Hi Foxy friends, this is Sarah from Foxy's Domestic Side. Today, as you can see, I'm in my kitchen again. The last video I did was actually a cake pop tutorial, and I was in my kitchen showing you how to do that. I will link that down below. But today I thought I would give you a tour of my kitchen. A few of us in YouTube land decided to do a collab and show you guys our kitchen. So I will link all the other YouTubers down below. Go take a look at their kitchens and see what they look like. Last year, Mr. and I redid our kitchen. We wanted to do a low budget, get the kitchen functional again. Fortunately, I didn't take any videos of it. I should have, but I didn't. I will show you those pictures right now. As you can see, our kitchen was a hot mess. The drawer that's right here actually broke and was no longer functional. So we had these big containers filled with all of our cooking utensils. So we had that on top of the counter at all times. It was driving me nuts. And then the drawer next to that started breaking. And we kind of thought, you know what, we're considering getting our kitchen redone. And we didn't know when we were going to do it, but these two drawers kind of broke, and then our faucet to our sink broke as well, and it kept coming apart and it wasn't turning on. Actually, the handle kept coming apart, so when we went to go turn on the water, the handle would just like fly off. So those three things kind of were the catalysts of why we redid our kitchen. So what we basically did was we kept the cabinetry and we just changed out the drawers and the doors. We kept the base, but we changed out everything else. The previous kitchen had all wooden dowels, so the drawers were on wooden tracks. And they were really hard to open. They didn't close very well. They didn't open very well, actually. We got different paneling within the doors, and we changed out the handles because there's these silver knobs, and I just don't really, I like silver, but I like brushed silver, brushed nickel, as opposed to the shiny silver. As you can see from our refrigerator and our stove here is a brushed nickel, and then our dishwasher and our refrigerator also has. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of the after. I'll insert some pictures right now of the during. I was actually on business travel when they started the construction, so I didn't get that many great pictures, but I will insert that right now. So now that you see what the mess my house was, actually, you know what, we got our house tented, and so we had to take everything out of the kitchen to get our house tented, and then we put that all back, and then maybe 3 weeks later we took everything back out again to get the kitchen redone. So that was a lot of moving of the kitchen, but now it's super organized. So the kitchen was a complete disaster. We had to move everything out of the cabinets, obviously, because they needed to paint the cabinets. I'll show you that picture now. Come on with me and I'll show you my tour. All right, this is our kitchen as you walk into it. As you can see, we have kind of an attached counter right here, which gives me lots of counter space, which is usually kind of filled with stuff on it. We have Alexa. Okay, so this is an overview of our kitchen. I will show you exactly what we changed out and what we did in our kitchen remodel. The first thing we changed in our kitchen was this cabinet right here. This used to be a wine fridge. The whole thing was a wine fridge, and we just weren't using it that much. So we decided to get rid of it and change it into a trash can / recycle bin, which has been amazing because before we just had our trash can out and it was just out all the time. This is our junk drawer right here, as you can see, full of junk. And they are all soft closing drawers. Before, our drawers were attached to wooden dowels, so it was hard to open, but now they are attached and they're full out, so they're fully extending drawers. As you can see, we can now take advantage of all of the drawers. Soft closing, so I can push it shut and it'll close on its own, which is a really nice feature. This is our dishwasher, which we had before. We changed out these cabinets. They're brand new. We just changed the cabinet doors and the handles. Then right here, we got a new faucet right here. So this is what our faucet looks like now, and it kind of pulls out like that when you turn it on. So that's kind of a cool feature. Before, it was just like a small little faucet and it didn't really work that well. And like I said, the handle on the other one just kept popping off, so that was no longer functional for us. As we come around here, all right, the other thing we changed in our kitchen was this back part right here. The back part of the cabinet used to be just wall, and we had them put a thin, tiny piece of plywood or a piece of wood back there so that it looked like a whole cabinet instead of just being wall right there. So it had wall texture back there before. So we changed that out. We did not change the backsplash. We considered changing the backsplash, but we weren't sure what to do and we weren't sure what it was gonna look like, so we just decided to keep the backsplash the same. Here's where we keep most of our appliances out. As you can see, that's Mr's coffee and the toaster oven and his tea, hot water maker, and the regular toaster, because for some reason toaster ovens don't make the best toast. The other big thing that they changed was this cabinet up here. There used to be a wooden post right in the center of those two doors. So now when you open it, I get full functionality of the whole cabinet instead of just half of a cabinet. So now I can put all of my stuff up there. It's really messy up there. I have my Instant Pot, our blender, and we have some cake pop stands and a cake container up there. So we kind of make it work up there instead of putting it in the garage. So that's really nice. And then we're back to our refrigerator right here. Our pantry is that door right there. That's another video some other time. And then we're back to where we started. So that is my kitchen tour. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like another video on what's in my kitchen cabinets, I'd be more than happy to share that. I just thought that video would get too long. Go take a look at the other YouTubers that are linked down below and see what their kitchens are like. And until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.